Hi everyone, welcome to Introduction to Mass Communication. This is COM 2230. My name is Dr. Dawes, and while I may or may not be the instructor of this course, I am the faculty member who built and originally designed the class. So I'm going to take a minute and show you around the course and let you know about a few features that will be helpful to you in getting started. Whether this is your first online course at Kennesaw State or your second or third or 10th, I hope that this course is beneficial to you, and I hope that the experience is a user-friendly one and that you get a lot out of the class content and material. First, what I want to show you is this main page. Whenever you log into the course, of course, you're going to see this. This is our front splash page. I want to point out the announcements tab over here. This is where your instructor can post regular updates about a number of different things. So it's always a good idea to look over at the announcements and see what's going on in class. This is a great way for us to keep you updated. We also have a calendar over here on the opposite side of the screen that will let you know what sort of things are coming up in terms of due dates and that sort of thing. Should be very helpful. If you are working on any academic research and you want to go directly to our Galileo search, this widget right here is directly linked to our library databases, so it's very convenient for you to do academic research there. And of course, the main thing you want to explore is your content area. And this is where you will see new material released each week. We do operate on a Monday through Sunday schedule, and you will see that every Monday at 12 a.m. midnight, new content will be released. So we've got started with a few modules that are definitely available now. Our Start Here module, Student Resources module, and our Week 1 content module. So this first week is content heavy because there's just a lot to get familiar with the class and get acquainted. You'll see that the following week, Week 2's module will come up. You can see we've already got a lot of the content preloaded and ready to go. We, as instructors, always edit until about the last minute, so new, fresh content will be updated and released to you every Monday at 12 a.m. That means your deadline each week is going to be Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. There are very few exceptions to this rule. Tests are possibly one exception, depending on how the instructor decides to run the course, but most every week you'll have content due at Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Very, very important. What sort of things will we do for you every week? Well, we always have textbook readings. This course is based pretty heavily on the textbook that you're required to purchase, so definitely at least one textbook chapter per week. Occasionally there will be additional short and interesting and relevant articles loaded up here in D2L as well. Those are due. Generally there will be a lecture video or a text-based lecture that will supplement the textbook and put things into context. Don't worry, we here at Kennesaw State are very concerned about the time you spend watching lecture videos, and so we are doing our best to keep these lecture videos short and manageable. So you won't see an hour or 75-minute long lecture video in this course. You really won't even see like a 30-minute one. You'll see shorter lecture videos that get right to the point. We occasionally will have 2 lecture videos depending on the subject matter, depending on how many chapters we cover. So you've got viewings, we've got readings, and you'll generally have an introduction, a discussion of some sort to participate in. There are 10 discussions that you will be expected to participate in over the course of the semester. So you don't have a discussion every week, but most weeks you will be required to participate in an online discussion forum that include topics that are of interest to the content you're covering that week. There are also quizzes that will be coming up that are going to be due. We have 5 quizzes worth 20 points each in this class. They cover a variety of chapters. Pretty much all the chapters in the textbook are going to be covered on quizzes. The quizzes are timed, and you also are required to use the Respondus Lockdown browser for each one. So it's a good idea to go ahead and download the Lockdown browser at your earliest convenience. You'll see that for the test in this class, you've got 3 tests, you're actually required to also use the webcam monitor system. So you will need to take the test in this class on a computer that has access to a webcam, either one that's built in or a USB one. You should be able to purchase a USB webcam for roughly $20 at your favorite technology store, either brick and mortar or online. Alternatively, we do have computers on campus that have built-in webcams that you can use as well. So just for a heads up, you will need a webcam for at least the exams when we've got 3 of those. For the quizzes, you don't need a webcam, but you you will need the lockdown browser. Where you can find your grades after they've been posted is here in the Grades tab. You can see we've already built out the gradebook structure. We've got 3 tests, we've got 10 discussions, and 5 quizzes, and that really forms the basis of this course. So your grade will be updated on a regular basis, and you can always find out where you stand in the class there in the Grade tab. All right, that's the basics of the course. We are really looking forward to working with you this semester. Thank you so much for following along, and we wish you the very best of luck with COM 2230.